Hi, I'm Kelly Thompson. I'm a leadership coach. For the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be talking more about the Enneagram. Have you ever heard of the Enneagram? Is this a new word for you? Some of you are seeing it more and more, and it might feel new because it's going around in memes on social media. For some of you, this may be a brand new word. The Enneagram is just a model for personality development. And while it might feel new as compared to the DISC or the StrengthsFinder or the Myers-Briggs, it actually has scientifically validated ancient roots. So how is the Enneagram different? The Myers-Briggs often tells us how we get our energy, how we approach the world, how we make decisions. The Strengths tell us what we're good at, but the Enneagram tells you why you do those things. It gives you insight into your core desires, your fears, your basic motivations, and this is incredibly helpful as you're working to improve your emotional intelligence as a leader and to better help and understand the people around you. So let's just talk a little bit more about the 9 types of the Enneagram. So Ennea means 9, gram just means written down. And today I just want to share the 9 types. Can you see yourself in any one of these? So I'm going to go through each type. So Enneagram 1. Their worldview is that the world is imperfect and I can work towards improving it and improving myself to make the world a better place. Sometimes they're known as perfectionists. Enneagram 2s, their worldview is they believe people depend on them for help. They have worth because they are liked and needed. They only deserve to be loved because they are loving. Enneagram 3s, they believe that the world values winners, and so they must avoid failure at all costs. Enneagram 4s, their worldview is, as compared with others, they sense that something is different in their life and that they need to strive for their true identity. Enneagram 5s, I'm an Enneagram 5. They believe that the world is a place that invades their privacy, believing that they need to protect their resources and energy. Enneagram 6, they see the world as a threatening and unsafe place, which drives them to test and question things and people to feel safer. Enneagram 7, they believe that the world is full of exciting possibilities, ideas, and experiences, and they need to explore those as much as possible. Enneagram 8s, they believe that the world is a tough and unjust place in which only the strong survive and that good things happen to people who take control. Enneagram 9s, they believe the world is not a harmonious place where they can fully assert themselves and that people need to treat each other with respect. Do any of these 9 resonate with you? Feel free to stop, rewind, go back, or do they describe someone you know? So how can knowing your number boost your leadership skills? I want you to ask yourself some questions. Does this help you understand why you do the things you do? Why you react to the things that you react to? Does this help kind of give you some clues onto, why you respond to people, why you take on the projects that you do, why you push yourself at work the way you do, why certain people irritate you? How might knowing your number impact the way that you lead? Another really good question that you can ask yourself is, given your worldview, what blind spots might arise from that? How might, now that you know that there are 9 different worldviews, how can this give you an aha as to why you might have a conflict with someone or why you might not be getting things done? How might you need to shift and adapt to create a bridge between your worldview and someone else's worldview to understand their motivation and get work done? So for me as a 5, this helps me really understand why I needed to conserve my energy so much. And it's helped me recognize that I don't have to be so private all the time. I don't have to stay so hidden. And that when I step into my growth number, which is an 8, I can articulate my opinion. I can be seen more readily in the world, and I can get things done so that I can accomplish my goals. So I hope this just quick overview of the Enneagram was helpful. Drop in the comments, what number are you? Join me next week. I'm going to be talking about the 3 centers of intelligence, the head, the heart, and the gut. The 3rd week, I'm going to talk about our approach to conflict and stress. And you'll learn if you are an assertive type, if you're a dependent type, or if you're someone who withdraws, and why that matters as a leader. I hope you join me. And if you want more information about this, go to my website, kellyraythompson.com, or join me on social media at Kelly Ray Thompson.